Hi, this is Hart, and I'm going to be talking about an East Asian ink style painting. These are the tools. This is the little water bowl. This is the ink stick and the stone for the ink grinding. This piece right here I haven't carved yet. I'm still deciding what to carve. That's to stamp on your art. That's a brush holder, and these are the brushes that came with this particular kit. This is the red ink for this particular stamp. Again, I'm still tinkering with what I want to stamp. I'll have to engrave that. These are the pieces that are my first 9 pieces. I did a cat, and I decided to title all my art pieces Care. This was a self-portrait, and then I like to do the fish. The fish felt good. My first brushstroke helps me decide what I'm going to paint. And so like in that bird, it was the wings that helped me decide. The bamboo feels like classic ink wash, and then a bonsai also feels like classic ink wash. That last one, I used a particular artist online, just flipping through Google Images to get the inspiration. Now this ink stick, the way it works is you put a little dab of water onto the grinding piece. And when I have put too much water when I did one of my pieces, which is why it was so light. So you want to make sure you don't put too much water into the grinding stone. So that's why I'm using just the brush instead of a spoon or something, or instead of pouring it on. Now I have fast forwarded this a lot. And that's because you sit there and it's almost a form of meditation when you're grinding your ink from the ink stick. And the ink stick is made up of soot mixed with glue. And that soot mixed with glue, it creates this hard form, and there's an art in even creating the ink stick. Now I'm looking for my bit of inspiration. I've only done life, but for me, I thought it would be kind of fun to do something that's an inanimate, that's not a life form, but puts on, music, art itself. I am not a great painter, but I enjoy the process of learning new and different art forms. This one just felt fabulous, like a natural form of meditation while painting, which I do art to help clear my mind when I'm having a very bad head day. And so anyway, long story short, just the act of meditation and creating the art gives my mind something other than the pain to think about. I did watch several different YouTube artists. One of them has the last name Lee. I'll see if I can put a link down to his video in the description box. I watched several videos on the plane on my last vacation, and these are the art supplies that I took with me to this vacation. So I never want to feel like I'm copying someone, but I did notice that a lot of people did bamboo. So I felt the need to learn how to do the bamboo, even though I make my pieces probably too close. This piece, I feel like I used too many ink strokes, but we all are our best critics or worst critics, depends on how you see that. Because the feeling of doing this East Asian, what they actually don't even call it art. It's a form of calligraphy or idea writing for them in their direct translations. Even if you don't have all the supplies, I encourage you to attempt this with some diluted ink and a paintbrush on any kind of paper. Thank you for watching. Take care.